Hey guys, Johnny here, CEO of Hello Cashflow. Got some really cool stuff to show you, which is based on all of your amazing feedback. So thank you for sending that through. When you log into Hello Cashflow, next you're going to see a brand new interface, a whole bunch of cool new features. And in this video, I'll just give you a quick overview of them, and I'll show you some things that we're working on that should be coming out over the next few weeks. Super exciting. I know you're busy, so we'll be very quick. There's a home screen now, which will take you or your client to the part in the tool that you would like to use. If you want to check your cash flow, you can go straight there. You want to tweak your budget or just view your reports, you can go there. Now, all the reports are totally redesigned, looking super slick and very, very cool. So everything is got a full facelift. There's all sorts of fun areas you can click and drop down and dive deeper into your numbers. And so you can go through and have a play and see exactly what you or your client's numbers looks like today. Next couple of things is, if I go over here, we've got our amazing scenario tool. This is for if you want to figure out if you can afford something or if you need to cut costs. Whether you're in growth mode or cost cutting mode, here you can run any scenario, you name it, you put in the numbers, how you think it's going to affect your revenue, your expenses, any debt or assets, and then you're going to get a beautiful report to show you what would happen if you went through with that scenario or not, how it will all break down in your business, and of course when you would break even. You can save as many scenarios as you want. Now, something not to be confused with the scenario tool, but this is about forecasting and planning, is the deep dive tool. This is a new thing that's been requested, and it's where you can select any area of your business across your revenue, your expenses, or your balance sheet where you might want to take a deep dive into those costs or a part of your business. So let's say here that you have a whole bunch of coaches at a gym or a yoga studio, and you just want to measure, you've got all 16 different coaches here, you select them, you set the date range, and now you can see how that exact area of your business is running cost-wise, how it all breaks down, and you can go deeper into it and get all the information that you'd want to know. So this would be great for, maybe a builder that's building 2 different houses at once and wants to split and see how it's going. Maybe a hairdresser that wants to, figure out the difference between male haircuts and female haircuts. There's an infinite amount of ways you could use this in your business, and it's up to you. Next, we have added a whole bunch of incredible new custom reports, and so you can choose here all sorts of incredible insights, and we thank everyone for suggesting all these ideas. Keep them coming, keep the things that you like coming to us, because we are building them. So for instance, you might want to know, what's my average net profit per customer? You can see that here. You can see on average what it is. You might want to know things like, I have, maybe like I mentioned, a yoga studio, and some people quit. That's called churn rate. How does that actually affect my business and what I'm losing each month? Oh, it's that much. What about if I compound that over time? Oh, wow, I get to see that impact there and what the total cost is. There's all sorts of incredible reports and things that you would just never see staring at your numbers in the usual way. This brings it all to life so you can make better decisions and understand what's going on. You can do lifetime value, you can do cost to acquire the customer, check the difference between the two, all sorts of cool things, but I'll keep moving for time's sake. Next, we've got a total overhaul of the budget editor, a lot more sleek, faster, and a really cool feature is as you tweak your budget, you don't have to go all the way back to your reports and find the tab that you want to see how a budget change impacts your business. You can actually click here and you'll immediately see what's been changed. So if I put up here and say, you know what, we're gonna add $100,000 there, we can immediately see, wow, look at that big change in the budget. So you can make your tweaks as you go, see how it's going to affect your cash flow, affect your P&L, your cash in, your cash out, every area of your business that matters when budgeting. And if you don't like it, you can get rid of it. If you did like it, you can save it and move on. So that is a really, really cool time-saving feature that just helps you budget smarter. And speaking of budgeting, you also have a new tab now called My Budgeting. This is here where it's going to display how accurate are you at budgeting. You'll be able to see it, compared to last month, maybe over the last 12 months. See, are you, more pessimistic, more conservative, wildly ambitious? And then you can scan here and get a quick little view of, how have you budgeted ahead for the next year. so you can make sure that you haven't, agreed to or planned to spend more money than you're going to earn. And you'll see the averages quickly as well. So you can quickly see, oh, it's lumpy, but on average, yes, we are going to bring in more than we're going to spend. And that leaves us a net profit per month on average of about this much. So really quick fire tool to help you stay on track with your budgeting. So those things there, those 6 or 7 things I showed you, all live in your Hello Cashflow account right now. Let me show you some things coming up in the next few weeks. We're so close with these and so excited. I got, I think, 4 things to show you. This one, probably my favorite. I think it's going to be your favorite too. It's called the Financial Health Check. At any moment, you will be able to download either a monthly health check, previous 12 months, or a year to date, and check this out. This is going to give you a quick snapshot to see over the business. Are you cash positive? Are you profitable? Are you solvent? How does it compare to last year? It'll score you. And then it will, if you've got your target set, which I'll show you in a sec, you will be able to see all your targets like this, how you're progressing. And then you get a closer look into all the areas of your business. This gives you a health check, which you can read like a book. If you're an advisor, you can hand this to a client. If you are on a school board, or if you're working with your spouse and they're not, too savvy with the finances, or you've got a manager, anyone can understand this, no matter what your organization is. It breaks down every area, plain English, beautiful charts, the summaries that matter that you care about, and it will even show you your cash flow and your emergency fund. And it's kind of like having, a simplified story level version of the entire Hello Cashflow in a simple PDF report, but it will also be a live report that you can hover around and click. You even get your summary of your custom reports there if you've got those set up. And then it will show you next steps that you want to take. So that's the Financial Health Check. You can produce those at any moment with a monthly one, a 12-month one, or a year-to-date progress. And so those will be coming very soon. We are also about to release the balance sheet tab. So that's looking really cool. So you can take a deeper dive into what's going on in your balance sheet. That'll be live very soon. What else we got for you? So much cool stuff. PDF reports, massive request from everyone. It's a really huge and complicated job. You think it'd be easy, but it's not. So we're almost done. This, what we're including on this, the reports will be kind of similar to what I showed you with the health check, but this will be the actual sections of your reports that I've showed you through Hello Cashflow. And so you'll be able to select which pages you would like to include. If you were sharing this with a client or with a business partner, or just wanted to save it for yourself and store it, you can save as many as you want. You can even add in an intro or executive summary. So you might want to share different wins that you noticed, or things you recommend the team keeps an eye on, and any recommendations like, hey, I think we should, hire another person here, or cut this, or raise the price of this, anything like that. If you're an advisor, you can include your advisor name, and you can load a logo in if you are an advisor as well. So that's hugely helpful. I won't go through all the steps because you'll be able to play with this in a moment when it's ready. But this is coming very soon, and you can choose which parts of the report you would like to include. So you may want to leave out revenue and expenses and just give profit and cash flow. Whatever formula you would like, you can do it. What else have I got for you? I'm going to show you 2 more things. One here. This one's very cool. This was a feature request from one of our clients, Peter, in Canada, and he said, I'd love to have a cash flow stress test. So the idea there is you can sit with a client and say, hey, well, what if, the cash coming into the business went up by X%, and I could slide this. And what if the cash went out, went up or down, and it will produce a second line so you can compare it in the business to see, hey, if you're a restaurant owner and things are getting tough, what if sales drop by 10%? What happens to your cash flow? And any different, amount of variations you want to do with that for different clients, different businesses, if you are the owner. And you'll see how it all changes in your business. So that is coming up really soon. Now, one other thing I didn't show you, which is very, very cool, is the My Target feature. Now up here, you can choose if you want to select a net profit target, a net cash target, or a cash runway target. And we're also adding a owner's earnings target. So you'll be able to see how much you are making from the business, if you are taking drawings or you're paying yourself through the expenses as wages. Any of these targets you can set here. What's your goal? Let's say this business is on average for net profit. The demo company is doing 19%, $7,000 a month. Well, what if we want to do, instead of $7,000 a month, we want to do $12,000 a month, and we want to hit that target in, let's say, in 3 months' time. Well, it immediately tells me, well, I need to increase the revenue by $1,661 or cut the costs. You might decide, you know what, I think about there's going to be healthy for us. Let's make a plan how we do that. And every time I check my targets, it will automatically update and show me, okay, we're 58% towards our goal. And then maybe you hit it one day and you go, great, we're 100%. Cool, let's change the target. Now let's go for 15,000. And of course, now we are further behind. And so you can set this for all the different areas of your business. Eventually, we're going to add this so that you can set targets for anything within your business. It might be, the fuel costs or a particular revenue line, and you'll be able to add and customize this section. So anyway, that is an overview of what you have got in your Hello Cashflow account right now and what is coming up soon. We're super, super excited about this. We've also connected to QuickBooks now. So if you've got friends running businesses or accountants or advisors that use QuickBooks, we've got QuickBooks and Xero connected. And so we are opening this up wider. So please keep giving us your feedback. That's what's shaping this and making it amazing. And also suggest cool new ideas that you like. And please tell your friends about us as well. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Reach out anytime if myself or the team can help you. We are at info@hellocashflow.com. Have an amazing week, and we'll hear from you soon.